Welcome and good afternoon, everyone. Today is Wednesday, February 24th, 2021. I hereby call the Public Service Committee to order. Madam Secretary, please call the roll.
Representatives Alexander. Present. Representative Jernigan. Johnson. Kiesling.
Yes.
Marsh. Windle. Chairman Helton.
Here.
Chairman Helton, you have a quorum.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us today. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Chairman Esther Helton. Joining us each week will be some people who are instrumental in helping with our committee. I'd like to recognize them. Samantha McCandless is our legislative assistant. Nathan Witt will be our research analyst. Joshua Houston is our committee attorney. Michael Critchfield will be our clerk. We would also like to thank those who do the audio and video for the committee, as well as our sergeant at arms. We would also, at this time, we'll go around the room and have the members introduce themselves. And we'll start with Representative Alexander.
How much do you want us to say? Just hi, I'm
Yes.
Representative Alexander, freshman, and glad to be serving my community. Oh, I guess I should tell you I'm from Washington County, Tennessee.
Yay, yay.
Yeah,
Good old
yeah.
Washington County. Kelly Kiesling, representing House District 38. 38 consists of Macon, Clay Pickett, Scott, and half of the upper half of Fentress County. I share Fentress with the one, the only John Mark Windle, who is also a member of this committee. We do John is a very dear friend, and I'm very fortunate. I feel honored to serve with you, John. But anyway, I'm married, the 49th year of marriage. Hey, great. 3 adult children, 7 grand, and 2 great. So we have been blessed, and so I'm looking, Chairman, I'm looking forward to, or Chair Lady, excuse me. I'm looking forward to working with you and staff this time. Thanks.
Same to you.
Oh.
Chairman Kiesling.
Chairman Johnson.
Johnson, I'm sorry.
Curtis Johnson, represent the 68th district, which is in Montgomery County.
I'm Darren Jernigan. I represent East Davidson County in the fighting 60th. That's Donaldson, Hermitage, and Old Hickory. I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm very outgoing. But I'm happy to be here, Chair Lady, and I'm willing to serve. I'm also pleased to serve with John Mark and Kelly. A lot of my kinfolk from up that way, and they're pleased to recognize me every now and then from being up that way, and I appreciate them.
John Mark Windle, 41st District. I mirror Kelly Kiesling from the Tennessee Valley and Oliver Springs and go all the way into the Smith County line at a place called Granville. And I'm going to go tell you, I love Kelly Kiesling also. And congratulations, your 49th anniversary. You got a wonderful wife, a wonderful family. And Kelly Kiesling is a good dad and a good granddad and a good guy.
And again, I'm Esther Helton. I represent House District 30 in Hamilton County. And I am a semi-retired nurse. I have 3 grown children and 5 grandchildren, and it's an honor to be the chairman of this committee. A couple of specifics to this committee. We will meet Wednesdays at 5 p.m. in House Hearing Room 4, unless otherwise stated by the clerk's office or my office. And we have decided to adopt the rules from the state full committee, and which were read during the full committee, and copies will be provided to you after the committee today. All bill notices must be turned in by 3:30 p.m. the Wednesday prior to the meeting, and amendments must be filed by 10 a.m. on Tuesdays, both electronically to the state full committee distribution list. Testimony will be allowed with 24-hour advance notice and chairman approval, no exceptions. And that takes care of the organizational portion of our meeting, and we will now move on to today's calendar. Today, we have 6 bills on the calendar. Item number 1 is House Bill 129 by Chairman Hazelwood. Okay, we have a properly motioned and seconded. Chairman Hazelwood, you are recognized on the bill.
Thank you, Madam Chairman, and thank you, committee. I know we say this all the time, but this is truly is a very simple bill. All it does is make sure that the Constitution, let me back up and just say the Constitution allows for the General Assembly to call itself into special session with 2/3 signatures, 2/3 of the members. There was not a formal, but there was a legal opinion that might require, without some clarification, that might require signatures on the same page collected one by one across the state. This bill simply would clarify and make sure that electronic signatures in this day and age with our technology, that electronic signatures would be recognized to meet that 2/3 requirement. With that, Madam Chairman, any questions? I'd be happy to answer.
Do we have any questions from the members? The question has been called. Any objections? Seeing none, we're now voting on House Bill 129. All those in favor of sending House Bill 129 to state full committee signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed? The ayes have it. Bill goes to state full.
Thank you very much.
Item number 2 is House Bill 82 by Representative Wright. It's properly motioned and seconded. Representative Wright, you're recognized on the bill.
Thank you, Madam Chair Lady and committee members. As a prior service member, as a prior uniformed service member, I'm honored to present House Bill 82 on behalf of the members of the Tennessee Army National Guard, Tennessee Air National Guard, Tennessee State Guard, and Civil Air Patrol. Frequently, many business and government leaders are unaware of the difference between reserve units and guard units, may even use the terms interchangeably, but they are different. Reserve units commander-in-chief is in Washington. Guard units commander-in-chief is up the hill. These units are composed of civilians, everyday people like us, except who have made a standby commitment to serve when called. The heart of this bill is what happens to the civilian after return from active duty. If the feds call you to active duty, for example, the 278th Armored Cavalry Regiment goes to Iraq, the Uniformed Service Employment and Reemployment Act of 1994 defines the rights for all uniformed service members when they return from active duty. If the governor brings you to state active duty, then Tennessee code needs to define these same employment, reemployment rights for our Guard members. And with that brief explanation, I'll stand for questions.
Do you have a question, Chairman Keeslin?
Thank you, Chair Lady. Representative Wright, thank you. Thank you for this legislation. This is good legislation. I appreciate you very much for this. It's something that, and you brought this to my attention on the House floor today. I was not aware of this, so thank you for bringing that to us. I appreciate it, certainly.
Representative Wright?
Thank you, Madam Chair Lady. I hate to admit that I was in the same state that I did not know. It's just understood that when you return from active duty, you can go back to the job that you held before entering active duty. This clarifies it and puts it in Tennessee code, and I appreciate your all's support.
Question's been called. Any objections? Seeing none, we're voting on House Bill 82 by Representative Wright. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? House Bill 82 goes to state full committee.
Thank you, Madam Chair and committee.
Item number 3, House Bill by Representative Cassida has been rolled 3 weeks. Item number 4, House Bill number 134 by Chairman Marsh has been rolled 1 week. Item number 5 is House Bill 99 by Representative Jernigan.
Am I recognized? Okay.
We have a motion and a second. Representative Jernigan, you're recognized on the bill.
Thank you, Chair Lady. Last year, we passed the Dynamic Accessibility Act, and what that did was remove the word handicap from signage, and to avoid a fiscal note last year, we made to where we only updated, we only replaced it when you updated the sign or the sign was damaged. And this bill would amend it to allow departments and agencies, if they so choose, to update the signage within their existing resources. We had some commissioners that wanted to update the sign, but the law wouldn't allow them to do it. So if they have the resources to do it and they want to spend $800, then they can, and that's what this bill does, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions from the members? The question has been called. Any objections? Seeing none, all those in favor of sending House Bill 99 to state full committee signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed? The ayes have it. Bill goes to state full. Item number 6 is House Bill 202 by Chairman Windle. Do I have a motion on the bill? Motion. Second. Properly motioned and seconded. Chairman Windle, you are recognized on the bill.
Madam Chairman, I'd like to roll that bill for 1 week, please.
So ordered.
Please, thank you.
Bill goes to adjourn. I'm sorry. That concludes our calendar for the day. Before we close, does anyone have any announcements? In that case, that concludes our meeting. Okay. Yes, I need to reiterate that House Bill 202 has been rolled for 1 week. Meeting adjourned.
Madam Chairman, for clarification, I anticipate that bill will be taken up by pensions at some point, and I won't defer to them, but I want to make sure we get some guidance from them before we proceed, in deference to your chairmanship and also Chairman Keesling.
Yes, it will be on the March 1st calendar, pensions and insurance.
Thank you very much.
All right.